Hello and welcome to another tutorial on documents. In this video, we will look at the purchase document. On the right side of the window, in the document tab, you can see the list of all documents available. Some of the documents are for accounting purposes and some are for record keeping purposes. Which means documents like sales, purchases and inventory outwards, if created, will reflect on the accounts or the inventory balance, but the other documents won't. Let's start with the purchases because that's what you will do first normally, because you want to purchase your inventory first so that you will be able to start selling it. The process flow is similar for most documents, so you won't have to learn each document separately. Instead of going to the documents tab and selecting the document you want to create, you can create shortcuts for those documents here on the start page itself. Go to select documents and tick those documents that you want to have a shortcut on the start page. Here we have the purchase shortcut on the start page itself. If you click on this gear button, you will see a summary of that particular document, like how many documents were created in this current session on this particular date or week or month, and the total value of those documents created. You can click on the purchase shortcut or you can just click on P on your keyboard. So at first you will see the list of documents you have created on this particular date. You can change the period on top to year or month or week, and if you click on reset, you will see the list of all documents created for that particular period. To create a new purchase document, click on new. So if this is a casual cash or bank purchase, then select the cash or bank account here. So if it is a cash purchase, just select cash. But if this is a credit purchase and you want to post this particular amount to the vendor's ledger, then select the particular account of the vendor. So the GST number and the address of the particular party will already be pre-filled if it is already saved. In the goods and service section, select the items you are purchasing. So you can search for the item by typing in the name, or you can enable the barcode option here and just start scanning the items. In purchase, typically what you would actually do is you will type in for the name of the item. In case if this is a new item you're purchasing, you have the shortcut to create a new goods or service here itself. You don't have to close the document and go to the item master to create an item. You can just go to the item creation window from this shortcut itself. Enter the quantity and the rate of purchase. If there is a discount for this particular item, you can give the row wise discount here. It can be percentage, or if you give the percentage, the amount will be calculated, or you can give in the amount so that the percentage will automatically be calculated. If it's a discount on the total invoice, then you can give that discount here also. You can give the discount amount or the discount percentage. Tick this box under the F column if this is a free of cost item. Now you can see the GST automatically calculated. If the GST rate is already given for the item, GST is automatically calculated, and you can see the total bill amount. On the top right corner, you can see the number and the date. Number is automatically generated for control purposes. System automatically generates the serial number, and this is the date on which you are creating this purchase document. So the invoice number on the vendor's invoice and the date of that particular invoice can be saved in these two columns. Similarly, you can also save if there is any purchase order. You can save the purchase order number and the date of that order. So if there is anything else to be accounted for, like the freight charges separately on this particular purchase, you can account it here in the miscellaneous table. So just select the freight charges. Now if this is an expense to be apportioned to the items being purchased, which is to be included in the landed cost of the items being purchased, you can just click on this E button and give the amount of the freight charges. If it's 1,000 rupees you're paying for the freight charges, this 1,000 rupees will be added to the cost of this particular item. If there are more items, then it will be proportionately added to the to all those items. If you wanted to see the landed cost calculation, just click on this landed cost button and you will see the new landed cost, which is the per unit cost of this particular item after adding the expenses as well. So that calculation is available here, and also the margin is being calculated. You can see the margin also in this landed cost button. For saving further information on a purchase document, go to the tabs available on the right side here. For example, in tax settings, you have multiple options, like you can select whether this is a taxable transaction or not. If this if option is not selected, then GST will not be calculated. You can select if the tax amounts are to be posted to the ledger or the non-tax amounts are to be posted or not. And you can also select if the input tax credit is available on this particular item or not. Also note that the GST is automatically calculated, so the system identifies whether the whether the purchase is intrastate or interstate based on the address of the supplier. So if you and your supplier are both from the same state, the supply type will be intrastate, and so CGST and SGST will be calculated. Otherwise, the supply type will be interstate, and so IGST will be calculated. And then click on save to save this document. You can click on edit to make changes to this document, and also you can otherwise click on view. If you just want to see the details of this document, you can just click on view, and here you have an option to see the details of the user who last edited this document. Now this same purchase document can be derived to other documents, like if you want to attach a goods received not to this purchase invoice, then you can do that. Just click on derive and select the document you want to derive it to. So if you derive it to goods received not, all these items and quantities available in this purchase document will automatically get imported to a goods received not, and then you can save it. So you can see some options at the bottom, like if you create a new purchase document in the regular option, it will be reflected in the accounts, but you also have an option to create purchase documents in draft, which means it will be just a draft document. It will not reflect into accounts. Once that is created, you can later confirm the purchase and then actually derive it to the regular document. So until then, it will not reflect to the accounts. Also, you can create a template, which means a purchase document if there is any document that you want to derive it to regular multiple times. So there are sometimes you have a purchase document with similar items being purchased every month, for example. So you can save a template for that purchase document, then you can derive it to regular every month. Then if there is any changes, you can change it as well and then save it. In the next part, we will look into sales, but the interface and process flow is almost the same, so it will be a very short video and it will be easy as well. So thank you for watching this video.